unmute it first. There you go.
Hey, what's up, family?
What's
I'll do it again.
going on, guys? We were just checking our ketones.
Whoa.
My blood glucose is a 70, and why won't this turn on? And my ketones are a 1.5, which is really high.
Sort of.
I gotta figure out, is there a way to pull yours back up?
Mine were over the moon.
I can't pull it back up.
Can I just say it?
Rachel has a 43 blood glucose right now, and her ketones are
5.3.
Was it 5.3 or 5.8? You can't pull it up. Oh,
5.8.
Look at that. 5.8.
Now, we're not chasing ketones, but dear Lord.
Let me see. Where is your, look at that. 43. I don't know if you're going to see that. 43. It doesn't want to focus, but hers, it's a 43. I've never seen blood glucose that low.
I've never had
Chris
that before.
said Miriam's glucose is down to 59 around lunchtime.
Crazy, right?
I had gotten mine down to about 68. It was funny. I was leaving from my game, and I was a little nervous about, like, my burn. Like, putting on my shirt. I did not have a good sleep. My blood glucose spiked to 128. Or just not my blood glucose, because it was the CGM. 128 while I was getting dressed. I could not believe how high. But then it dropped immediately back down to 70.
Pain is a thing.
Pain is real. I did not sleep well with pain.
So you have to think about when you have lowered your inflammation, you have lowered, you know what I mean, your pain through your diet, what that does to also your glucose, which you would want to lower too.
Let's see who's in here. Jacqueline's in here, said, hello, beautiful keto people. Tina's here.
Hello.
Charlie's in here. She said, hey, guys, today is day 4 and the end of my fast. 6 p.m.
Yes.
Pumpkin spice keto chow. 10 a.m. barbecue without the barbecue sauce. Good fast. Thank you all for the support. God bless all of you.
God bless all of you. We did it.
We did it.
72 hours. Now, Joe and I are going to continue.
We're going to keep going until tomorrow.
Going with the fast, but not fasting coffee anymore. And can I tell you, this is the most delicious coffee that has ever been in the history of black coffee.
Eileen said her ketones are at a 2.6. Glucose is 76. Not bad. I guess my body is using ketones better than it used to.
Wow.
Yeah, like 1.5 for me is actually very high.
Crazy.
I average around a 0.3 or a 0.4 because my body's just so good at using ketones. And again, I've been doing this for 3 years now.
So if you see 0.1, 0.2, don't worry about it on the Keto Coach. It's happening.
Yeah.
Like, you're in ketosis.
And I know Miriam's the same way. Eileen, Steph said, hey, it's the crazies. Howdy, howdy. Love the hair, Rachel.
Thank you, Miss Steph. Yeah, I took a little page. Erin Does the Keto was doing the 90s yesterday, and then she was rocking a rockabilly dress today that was, like, from the 50s. And so, yeah, I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I had, like, the big poofy hair. And my mom found this shirt at a thrift store today, and she's like, is this something you would want? I was like, heck yes.
It's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. And I feel like it's showing off my, like, my guns, right?
Guns.
My
Marilyn
farm boy.
said, Rachel, you're talking about us seniors taking care of ourselves. I'm 77. I've lost 57 pounds. I wish I'd known about keto years ago.
Awesome. Man, I'm proud of you. That is ridiculously awesome.
Vicky said, holy cow, Rachel. Erin said, we did it. Great job, everybody.
We did it.
Eileen
so
said,
proud.
wow, Rachel, how are you feeling? She's like flying off the walls right now.
I am so sorry.
I came home to like her talking a million miles an hour.
Really fast, but I feel a high. It's a natural high, but it's a thing. So.
Steph said, OMG, sorry about your pain, Joe. Yeah, I did not sleep well. I was tossing and turning because every time the covers touched me, it would rub against my shirt, which would rub against the burn. And it is pretty bad. I mean, it's really ugly. It's like almost a purple color at this point. And then to top it off, because I was tossing and turning, I started freaking out about my back.
Right.
Because I'm like, I cannot afford a back injury right now.
I've
already got scheduled. Like, I don't have any games tomorrow or Friday. But Saturday I have 5 games. Monday I have a game. Tuesday I have 2 games. Wednesday I have 2 games. Thursday I have 2 games. Friday I'm off. Saturday, the following Saturday, I have 6 games.
Great.
So that is all, like, after I have 2 days off. and then it's like ridiculous.
We're going to make the most of those 2 days.
Yeah. So,
I can't wait to see what everybody is breaking their fast with.
Yeah. So Gail said, not doing the fast, but watching everyone's progress. Rachel, I love your hairstyle. Oh, I just realized the microphones are way off, so sorry.
Sorry.
And I moved the camera, but that's good. I made the bulletproof bone broth.
Extreme.
What?
Thank you for cheering us on, Gail, during this fast.
I made the bulletproof bone broth video.
Okay.
So I know it's late, but I'm going to release it as soon as the live stream's over. You just need to preview it.
Okay.
But I had made it earlier, and then I forgot to turn the microphone on the camera, so I had to take, like, everything that we do is also recorded on a separate recorder. So we have, like, always have 2 things of audio. I'm supposed to match them up.
It's going to be like Kung Fu.
I forgot to turn on the one, so I had to spend like an extra hour and a half trying to
line it up.
Yeah, line it up based on lip syncing.
It's going to be like...
I did it. I did do it.
It's not going to be like, hello.
But because of that, I wasn't able to get it up before my game, because I had to leave for my games in Miami at 1 o'clock. So, but I did do 2 games, ran 7.5 miles in the 2 games, 70 hours fasted, or about 68 hours fasted when I started the games, and like never got dehydrated, never got tired, did it with a burn, with my shirt rubbing up and down the burn.
Man.
And I feel great, and I am not hungry at all.
I'm
not hungry at all.
I was sitting at the coffee maker at 6:58 going like, it's going to take it a couple minutes to brew it. So yeah, I'm pushing the button.
I was proud of myself because the school that I did my game at was 49 miles away. I have never done those drives without a big soda in the car.
Oh, wow.
And usually after the game, I went down with my blender bottle filled with water. I got down there, I did the games, and usually I would stop at a gas station and get a soda on the way home, and I didn't. I got home, I took a bottle of water from them.
Good job.
And I did it.
Well, let's get to them. I want to see what they're doing.
Okay, so Chris said, all those black shirts, black hair, Rachel looks like an alabaster.
I know, I'm pretty white right now.
Oh,
Sorry.
I didn't even realize I was wearing a black shirt.
Yeah, you can tell like how white I am.
Colleen is on. She said hi. Brandon is on. Hello,
Hello.
peeps. Alan said, we did it.
We did it. I feel like that Dora the Explorer song, right? We did it. We did it.
Delissa said, drink that coffee, Rachel.
Heck
Hello,
yes.
2KK family. Heather's on. She said, hello, family. I believe the 3-day migraine is finally behind me.
Thank you, Lord.
We will see with the comment reading.
Man, I am so sorry that you had a headache for so long. Heather and I are both completely obsessed with the loom at this point. We've gone down the loom hole. She's making hats. I'm making hats. It's really fun, but it's super addictive.
Guys, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit the little like button and everything.
So Jamie Coy says, I only made it to 42 hours.
That's amazing.
Jamie, that is awesome.
Says first time ever trying to do a longer fast. Great job to all the rock stars that made it.
You made it, Jamie. You did awesome. I am so excited for you. That is a freaking long time to fast, girl.
Jacqueline said, I was so ready to break today at 5:30 when I hit my 72-hour mark, but I came home to a power outage and no way to heat up my bone broth and carefully planned break meal. Guess I'm in until tomorrow.
Bless your heart. Well, did you get your power back? That stinks.
Tiffany said, hey, y'all, love your hair, Rachel. How are you feeling, Joe? I'm hurting, but it's a little bit better than yesterday. Yesterday was really bad. Really bad.
It was so funny. I love Caleb's reaction. He gets so, maternal.
Caleb's like, cancel the live stream.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm like, what good is canceling the live stream going to do? He was like, you need to go rest. I'm like, resting is not going to make the burn go away. There is nothing I can do. Somebody did say in the comments, though, I can't believe you don't have an aloe vera plant, which I can't believe I don't either. I mean, I had one growing up in New York.
We need to plant one of those.
Used to have one. We had one at our old house, and we just didn't come over here with one.
Gotta make one.
Alan said, howdy. Still fasting.
Still fasting.
Stephanie's at 75.5 hours and had yogurt.
Oh, that is awesome.
James said, hello, I'm so proud of all of you.
I love this support, right?
Yes.
I love all the cheers. Definitely seeing you guys even in the Life app cheering each other on. I'm just so excited.
Tina said, I did the 72 hours. I forgot to test my ketones today.
Man, but I bet you were feeling good, so you can know that they were up.
Right Family said, so I found a turkey in the freezer. I was going to make it for church, but we didn't get to it. Can you make your pot pie and freeze it? If so, how would you recommend? Yes, I've made it and I freeze it all the time. So
absolutely.
Yeah, just take it and stick it in the freezer and then you can reheat it.
Yeah.
Alan said, congrats to everybody.
I just love you guys.
Parrothead Renee is on.
Hello. you.
Let's see. Shelly said, look at those guns.
Girl.
Steph said, broke mine right on the dot. My body was screaming for some food and just put the yogurt in the fridge. Guess I'll be getting up during the night to put in the cheesecloth.
Yep. That's
Annie
all right.
Bell is at 52 and 2.7 on the ketones as of 30 minutes ago.
Whoa.
She's still fasting through tomorrow evening.
Wow, Auntie Val, you are killing it.
We may be going a little bit longer than I told Rachel, though, because I found out that I have to give an estimate to the whatchamacallit, the place next to the church.
Okay. Kol Tikva.
Yeah, the temple. They messaged me today and want me to give them an estimate, but it's at 1 o'clock. But I was supposed to be home by 1 o'clock to take you to Buffalo Wild.
You know he's saying this publicly so I don't kill him on camera.
Yeah. I got some sun today. It was 95 degrees. How is it 95 degrees? It's February. And I was on artificial turf.
Hashtag Florida.
Isn't it bad enough my chest is already burnt? Now I got to have like a burn on my head.
How precious is that? Auntie Val, we are all fasting champions. Yes, we are. I'm so proud of everybody. Whether you skipped a breakfast, you went to 3 meals a day and no snacks, whatever you did during this challenge, pushing yourself where you've never pushed yourself before, I am so incredibly proud of you.
Colleen said we had to be at a job fair today for our business. My bosses kept telling me to hush it because I was so full of energy.
It is a thing. Yeah.
It was funny at my game today. My partner, who is like 28 years old, 29 years old.
A baby man.
He got dehydrated. He was like, we started the second game.
Uh-oh.
And he was like, all of a sudden, like, he's like, I'm not sweating and I'm cold. And again, it's 95 degrees on AstroTurf, so it's probably like over 100 on the AstroTurf with the sun beating on us. And I gave him some keto chow fasting drops and told him squirt it on you. He was trying to chug a bunch of Gatorades. I'm like, dude, that sugar is going to dehydrate you more.
Yeah.
And I gave him some of the fasting
feel
drops.
better?
And within like literally like 3 or 4 minutes, he was like, wow, I feel great now. And
Keto chow fasting drops for the win.
Drops. Like, stop drinking that stupid Gatorade. I told him where to get it. I said, you need to get some because he's an assistant coach on a team.
So you're
the
time
he needs
outside.
it for his team. That's I always have it for the kids.
Yeah, we keep it for the children.
Jacqueline said, yes, I feel natural high today. It feels great. Feels like all of my senses are heightened.
Don't you feel a little bit like a superhero? Like, I feel a little bit like maybe Wonder Woman for real.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I might be a superhero.
Renee said, what the heck? I missed something. A burn? Yes. So yesterday, I decided to heat up some hot water to put some salt in.
Do not put hot water in these and then close the cap.
Yeah, I put it in here. What I was going to do is I was just going to put it in here and then pour it into a mug. I was going to keep it hot while I screwed the top on. Mm-hmm. And so, but I didn't close the lid all the way. So when I went to grab it, the whole thing exploded and I spilled 30 ounces of boiling hot water across my chest.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
Just to see what would happen.
Chris said 6 games is more than 2 games. Eileen said, Joe, have you considered an inversion table? It's helped my back so much.
That is so funny that she's saying that because they just had one on QVC and I was so tempted to get that.
I have not tried one. And for me, the only time I hurt my back is when I do a twist and turn at night. Other than that, my back never hurts. But when I will twist myself into weird positions sometimes when I sleep.
It's a twist and shout.
Especially when the dog decides she's going to sleep in the bed with us.
Yeah. And she wants to sleep just right in...
She's got to touch you. She's got to spoon you.
She has to touch you.
Steph said, I got burned down at the coast once. Don't know about the sun rays reflecting off the water and had blisters all over, some of the size of quarters, so I understand the pain. Yeah, water sunburns are the worst.
Water sunburns. If you are on a lake,
especially
if you're
salt
in the
water.
beach, like that reflection, so even if it's overcast, can be very deceiving. Definitely want to watch yourself.
Tiffany said, hey all, I love your hair, Rachel. How are you
Thank you.
feeling, Joe? I saw your post about the water retention. I've been praying for you. So yeah, I've been trying to figure out what's going on, that I was up another 2 pounds today. And I'm like, how is it that I have gone at this morning 62 hours without eating anything, yet I was up almost 7 pounds since we started this fast? And it came down to, it's got to be just water retention. So I did the entire day with no salt. And I did just come home from my game, got on the scale, and I'm down 9 pounds from when we started the fast.
Well, same
so
for
definitely
me.
Was holding a bunch of water. So it comes down to electrolyte. It's electrolytes. There's a fine balance. If don't get enough, you're going to get headaches and cramps. But if you get way too much, and I just wasn't listening to my body. So we always say, like, you're not going to overdo it, except for I was doing it for the taste to satiate my appetite to eat, and I probably overdid it too much.
I did the same thing. I just kind of reined it back today and just thought, like, what happened? And I had a whoosh. Oh, my gracious. So, yeah, 5 pounds difference today.
Aaron said, I broke my fast with homemade bone broth. First time making it, and OMG, it's amazing.
That is awesome. I love bone broth.
Chris is planning on having keto chow tomorrow morning and then some Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch. Yeah,
Yum.
We are going to do a bulletproof bone broth, which is how we always break our fast. We put in some coconut oil that helps kill off any bad gut bacteria, and it gives you some MCTs to kind of get you even a little bit more loopy.
Not that I need anymore.
So we add that. I add some Redmonds. I add some cream of tartar, which is going to give you some potassium. That'll help you and help your, everything get going again. And then I add in some cayenne pepper to kind of speed up my metabolism a little bit. So that's how we always break our fast. Steph said the kettle and fire chicken mushroom broth is the bomb.
Seriously, right? It's like crazy, crazy good.
Yeah.
Soup is back. I love that.
Margaret said, broke my fast with coffee and heavy whipping cream this morning at 62 hours. Keto lunch at 1:30. Keto
awesome,
on.
Margaret.
Chris said, Joe, that's why pro video people use the clapper. It's made a loud sound that matches up to a visual indication of the same place. You can also just clap where the camera can see it. Oh, yeah, I know how to do it, but I don't usually do that because I run 2 forms of audio, and I can just go into Final Cut or Premiere and hit sync audio, and it syncs it all.
Clap on.
But we have a new microphone hooked up to the camera that requires power, so you have to remember to actually turn it on.
The clapper.
Slap-a-stick is on.
Hello, Slapstick, Mr. Christopher.
John is on. He's at breaking fast with keto chow ice cream and then having later some Memphis-style ribs off of the smoker.
That sounds really good.
Tammy said, you look cute tonight.
Thank you, Tammy.
Chris said he's going to make his into ice cream, too.
Yeah. What flavor keto chow, Mr. Chris?
Eileen is going to make it into 1 tomorrow, bringing home broth to break it, and then some prime rib with cauli mash and maybe some taco soup if I'm still hungry.
Oh, yes. Talk to me. That is awesome.
And Wise Guy Chris is saying 1 o'clock or 1300. Steph said, can't wait to do this again. It was so nice not having to go through this alone and having so much support.
I'm going to tell you right now, I would not have made it through with a coffee fast if it wasn't for you guys. Yeah. I just wouldn't have done it. And I wanted to set a challenge for myself, something that I haven't done before. And I was reading up today about the serotonin and dopamine that is released from setting a goal for yourself and achieving it. Mm-hmm. Did you know that? Like, there is actually serotonin and dopamine that is released in your brain that makes you feel awesome from just setting a goal and achieving it.
I'm proud of you because you did not only 72 hours fasting, you did 72 hours with no coffee.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm super proud of you.
I would not have made it without you guys.
No, you guys are awesome.
I just know I wouldn't have. And I mean, Caleb, Joe can tell you because there was times when he was like, just have a coffee. And I was like, I can't do it. Everybody else is sticking with it. I'm doing this.
And this is the first time I've done it without soda too. So,
yeah.
I mean, my whole thing was though, we've done 72-hour fast before. We talked about everybody pushing themselves. That's why we're pushing till tomorrow.
Yeah.
So plus I feel great and I don't want to eat. We wouldn't be eating till 9:30 at night. You're going to eat that giant meal. We're going to get sick.
Yeah. So I'll wait, but that's fine.
We're waiting until tomorrow, but you got your coffee.
I got my coffee.
Delissa wants to know if I got the burn checked out. No, I didn't. We have like horrible insurance with a bad, like you have to have, it's like an $8,000 deductible.
I look up and I'm like, I think you'll live.
It's really just, it's not even blistering. It's just a really, really bad sunburn. What it looks like. But it's like half of my chest.
Was the third-degree burn. And we're like, let mommy handle it.
Rachel's was all blistered and the skin peeling off.
Probably should have. Probably gonna be, done with my G-string bikini modeling days are over.
Jacqueline said, that sounds amazing, John. I definitely see ribs in my future. Rhonda is sitting at track practice with the grandkids, supposed to be breaking her fast at 7, but it's not gonna happen.
Rhonda, how are your grandkids doing? That is awesome.
Renee said she got her butcher box today. Gonna make some salmon tonight.
I love salmon, and that was something that I didn't eat before, but now I really love it, right? It's so good.
Healthy and Keto made it 67 hours and started to feel uncomfortable
Yes.
with a 57 blood glucose and 4.2 ketones.
Wow.
That is awesome. That is
awesome.
a long time to go. That is incredible.
That is seriously amazing.
Eileen said her longest fast ever was 4.5 days.
You kicked my butt.
Joe figured out how to add the motion video into the live stream. Looked great.
Aw.
I just forgot to hit the button earlier. I know there's a way that you can start the stream and have it all do, but I never have time to figure out this stuff.
So John says, I made it. Congratulations. 7 p.m. Sunday until 7 p.m. today. Rachel, you're right. The last 2 hours were the hardest. I decided to go for a long walk at 5:30 to take my mind off the food. So my mind was on coffee. So John, while you were taking your walk, I was in the bathtub. I seriously knew I was not going to make that last hour or so
For the coffee
without being in the bathtub.
There's something to the mental game of when you know it's the end. Think about I remember back in school, right? You would go all day. You never really thought about it. But when you were in that last period of the day, you were clock watching. I mean, You go to your job, you're clock watching those last 5, 10, 20 minutes.
And it is the longest 15 minutes ever.
So when you know that end is coming and you're like, and especially you've gone 72 hours without eating and you start going, hey, in 2 hours, like this is the longest 2 hours ever. So I kind of like the fact that we don't have a specific time we're going to eat tomorrow. It's when I get home.
It's kind of funny. We do a countdown at church before every service to like get the kids revved up to go, come to church. And so waiting for the last 2 minutes before we do the countdown and we're just standing out there in the hallway we all agree it's the longest 2 minutes of our entire week because you're so like ready for it to happen that you're clock watching. And yeah, it's the longest 2 minutes ever, right? Crazy.
Eileen said, Joe, you're going to think this is crazy, but vinegar works great on burns. It's my go-to for sunburn, but I've also used it for cooking burns. I did not know that. I have to try that.
We have some. Do you use like white vinegar?
I have plenty of vinegar.
We have plenty of vinegar because I usually add it to
We always have to scale our coffee machine.
We do that, and then I also add it to the laundry.
Devin said he's super excited for all of us. Or I think Alan said a home remedy for sunburn is white vinegar.
Okay.
It takes away the sting.
I'm about to turn you into a salad.
Shanta said, congrats to all. I did not do the fast.
That's okay. Thank you for being with us and encouraging us and sending good vibes our way.
Chris said, my ketones have been all over the place. 4.0 afternoon, 5.2 before I lifted weights, 3.0 after weight, but then back up to 3.7 when I got home.
It's amazing, right?
He said, I was feeling down until halfway through my set. Then I got some energy and finished strong.
Can I just say that I am so proud of Chris and Miriam and the exercise regimen that they have incorporated into their life. Like, so proud. That is amazing. Just really inspiring.
Ed said he had a 2.7 ketones and a 75 glucose.
Wow.
Heather puts apple cider vinegar on sunburns and a mix of essential oils. Lavender is awesome.
Ooh, that's neat.
Kathleen said, we did it.
We did it.
Right Family said, I wasn't fasting, but I mainly live on keto chow electrolytes all day at work.
That is awesome.
Eileen said she thought she mentioned the vinegar
we
yesterday.
May have just
I probably
missed
it.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
do you have something that you really want us to notice? I mean, we try to get to all the comments, but sometimes we do miss one. You can use the super chat thing down on the bottom. Lucy said, finished my fast with tons of energy and amazed. Ketones were 3.3. I celebrated with a ribeye and sausage balls after my bone broth.
Balls. She celebrated with sausage balls. Steak is a really good thing. I actually saw Keto Ginger put out a video, I think it was 2 days ago, because today was an Aldi haul and it was awesome. But she talked about if you're feeling deprived or you're feeling like you want to feel good or something like that, she said Dan's advice is eat a ribeye steak.
Well, PJ just wrote, Joe, put some bacon grease on your chest. Everything's better with bacon, right? It may not help, but Tabitha will love you.
Oh my goodness, yeah. She'll be licking you up.
Heather said the wind chill's supposed to be negative 30 again tomorrow, 50 degrees on Saturday.
What the heck? Stay inside.
Chloe
is ridiculous.
Still fasting since Sunday. Is going to break it tomorrow at noon. Was going to break it tonight, but had to go do research and buy a dryer.
Oh, man. Well, I'm excited that you're getting a new dryer, but like, I hope it wasn't a case of you had to because you had backed up clothes. We've bought a dryer under duress because it just broke, and it's like, when you have clothes for 5 people, not good.
Steph said it was only hard yesterday for me because nobody was home with me and I was scared I was going to break, then not tell anyone, but I did succeed.
I am so proud of you because that really is challenging. When Joe was at a game today and it's just me being my accountability person, it's very hard. That's really takes a lot of willpower.
John said I broke my fast with bona fide keto broth, organic chicken bone broth with an avocado. Later on, I enjoyed some salmon and Brussels sprouts. Food never tastes
so good, man. It's delicious.
Chris said the hydro flask with the coffee lid handle boiling hot water super easily.
Miriam says she burns. Like you can see, I'm a ghost, basically. I'm a ghost. I burn so easily too. Oh my gracious.
Yeah, I will get I'll get red and then I'll turn tan the next morning.
So my family, it's total Irish, redheads on one side, Cherokee on the other. So you have some people in my family that are super, super tan. And then you had, apparently I got all of the Irish blood. All of it.
Alan said I need to go to a chiropractor. I'm scared of chiropractors.
We've gone before and you felt really good.
I did go the last time I hurt my back and it was really good. But, for me, it was always like, oh, you got to come back. Oh, you got to come back. And I don't like that back cracking. Anthony
I
don't even like hearing it. Anthony can do it to himself.
Click, 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 click. Sounds like a
Renee said, oh no, a few weeks ago I did something similar. I put hot coffee in a shaker bottle, and as soon as I screwed on the lid, boom. I had burns down my arm and my hand. My dog was terrified of the noise.
I'm so sorry.
And I always say, do not put anything in these things. And I was overworked. I wasn't even thinking when I did it. Miriam said, it's been that cold here, but it seems to be a wind chill. Just when I get outside to grab the mail, then I'm dying.
It's like it's waiting for you to just be a gust of wind.
Margaret said, Joe, doesn't your body hold on to water with burns? Yeah, I believe it does because it's inflammation.
Yeah.
But it didn't explain all of the weight beforehand. So I'm still probably holding on to some water because I am inflamed from... the burn. But yeah, burns are inflammations, which is going to be holding on to some water.
But that was a big whoosh.
Yeah.
Sorry for our toilet. Whoosh. We love you, toilet.
Vivid J's on. He said, what's up,
hey,
wild and crazy fasters? Eileen is on. I got mild headaches when I needed salt. Takes it away instantly when I eat it.
Crazy, right? It's just like
and boom. Actually, I meant Christy Davis started a 24-hour fast today, and so she was looking for people to do it with her. And I'm like, well, we're extending our fast till tomorrow. I'm talking about Christy Davis from Sofa King Keto, the Keto Village.
We're the Keto Village.
So we're joining her, kind of encouraging her along as she does her 24 hours. Eileen said, I did Eileen's already. Auntie Val have not been to Buffalo Wild Wings in quite a while.
I think that's where we're breaking our fast.
Yeah, we usually do it on Tuesdays, but I do have a bunch of points. But hey, I've got Rachel going an extra 18 hours. I think she deserves some Buffalo Wild Wings.
Better make it worth my while, baby.
Joni's on. She said, I'm just leaving church. It's 10 till 8 and I've got to go to bed at 10:30. Should I go another 12 hours or go ahead and break my fast tonight?
Totally up to you.
It's completely up to you. Our thing is that we wouldn't get to eat until probably 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So we're just going to push it until...
Push it.
It will probably, by the time we're done, it'll probably be 1:30, 2 o'clock tomorrow when we're eating. So what does that come out to be? That's about 80...
I don't know.
What is it? 2 o'clock would be, 85 hours?
Possibly. No.
85 hours. We're going to go 85 hours on a fast.
Well, don't clap me yet. We haven't done it.
Miriam said, Renee was telling the pups are doing well. Chris said, Phantom Mike Power, it's like Phantom Menace, but it's less junky.
And it doesn't have
well, the one on the camera does. The one on the camera doesn't use phantom power. It's just got a little built-in battery. These mics use phantom power. Chris said, dang, now I have to decide between chocolate banana, chocolate mint, root beer, or keto chow ice cream. Probably chocolate.
Somebody was asking today, like, what was everybody's favorite keto chow, and I had to put chocolate up there with chocolate toffee.
We never had chocolate before. We've had a bag of chocolate for recipes, but we never have actually made a chocolate one. There's something about plain chocolate.
I always think, go for the weird flavors. There was a was it Betsy's wedding where the guy said, I only go for weird flavors, and chocolate. It's amazing.
Erica said do chocolate mixed with banana.
For a chunky monkey.
That sounds good. Weather's Windy did 45 hours. Not her longest, not my longest, but longest I've done, in a while. It was nice doing it as a group.
It was.
Eileen said having this group to do it made it so much easier. Being able to check it on Facebook really helped.
It was nice just not being alone.
Miriam likes your lipstick shade.
Thank you. Sending kisses to you.
Kristen said maybe try the no coffee thing when I'm done with graduate school. Yeah. I think, Rachel's done the no coffee. She did 30 days with no coffee. 30 days. And that was fine, but you had food. To do 30 days of to do 72 hours of no coffee and fasting, that was impressive.
It was not good.
But I think sometimes we were talking about, like, why do you fast? Like, I'm not a proponent of fasting to lose weight. I'm a proponent of fasting for so many other things. Autophagy, resetting yourself, maybe getting rid of some bad habits. And I think once in a while, it's just good because we both are caffeine fiends. And to just get that caffeine out of our system for a few days. And since there's caffeine in so many things that you eat, especially if you like to have a piece of chocolate once in a while, sometimes it's best to don't eat anything,
Just reset.
Yeah. And I think you're away from your 3 pots a day for a while.
I am, because I don't like anything being the boss of me. I really don't. And those headaches before really showed me how dependent I was on coffee, and I don't like my fuel telling me what to do. So my takeaway from this was, first of all, that I love you guys, and doing things together really makes it easier and better and more fun. Mm-hmm. And then also, I need to continue keeping a fence around my coffee. I do not want to be drinking coffee until noon for me, because I need to get a handle on this, or it's going to ruin my life.
Keith said, I did the entire 72 hours. Didn't think I was going to do it at first, but it was not at all difficult. So happy I did it.
I am so happy too.
Just feel good about, like, I just went 3 days with no food. You tell people that and they're like, you're insane.
No, you're not insane. You're awesome. And you had tremendous willpower. And moving forward, when you meet an obstacle in your day and you're like, well, I don't know, I really want this, or I can't see, you have this as a reference to tell yourself, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can stick to a meal plan. Yes, I can say no to this thing, because you've proven you have incredible willpower.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask Keith, is there still cheese crackers that your wife made available for you? Because she had made some beautiful crackers, and he wasn't sure there'd be some ready for him still when he was breaking his
Miriam
fast.
wants to know if we're going to host a fast like this again. Yes, we are. I think we're going to probably do it like every, 6 to 8 weeks, we said.
Oh, don't we have a giveaway?
No.
Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Yeah, all of the.
Oh, and the other one is Keto on the Couch.
And then we'll do another one on Keto on the Couch. So, yeah, we're going to do another one. I think we're going to do it after Keto Salt Lake, which would be like 6 to 7 weeks, something like that. So, after Salt Lake, we're going to do one.
Yeah.
So, because we're also working out a couple things with Redmond. That thing that you were talking about, like on your live stream today, for the salt, we're working on getting them as a bundle. So, but they have to order them. So, that's what we're waiting on. Gigi Girl said, Rachel, I love your cup.
Because you gave it to me, gorgeous Gigi Girl. I love you. Thank you so much. Let me just tell you, this cup makes me feel so special. I really do.
Is that a metal cup, or is that...
No, it's like...
Because I'm very disappointed in those Star Wars cups. Did you notice inside they're all cracking?
Yeah, but this isn't. This is awesome.
Slap-a-stick said, my fast ended last night at 36 hours. I debated going on, but I was so hungry. I didn't want to eat at 11.
That's okay.
2300 for Chris. But I did it anyway. Some broth and then a half a ribeye around midnight.
Doesn't ribeye just make everything better? I love ribeye steak. That's my steak.
John said we're buffering. I'm sure it's just a quick second something.
Yeah, you did awesome, Christopher. Amazing.
Vivija said I would have been better off fasting after my appointment, I guess, since the dentist thinks something had to be Buffalo Wild Wings got stuck between my teeth that irritated my gums.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
So you want some TMI? This fast came at the perfect time because I've said it before. I wear removable dentures because I have the worst teeth in the world. I had at one point like 8 teeth pulled at once in one sitting with Rachel holding my hand.
That was a rough day for both of us.
My upper removable partials were digging into my gums, and I couldn't even wear my upper dentures for the first 2 days of this fast. And it was like, oh, good, because at least I can't eat without them because it's like 50% of my upper teeth.
Smoking hot, baby.
So I was able to just keep them out because, yeah, I was getting like irritations in my gum from them rubbing
feel better
up against.
now?
Yeah, well, now they're back in.
I have definitely jammed like a chicken bone shard in my teeth doing the Buffalo Wild things because, yeah, off camera, you should see me go to town on bones. It's so
That's
ugly.
why I'm ordering some like chicken feet to make bone broth.
So ugly.
Healthy and Keto said they won't do anything for burns anyway. My son had 3rd-degree burns on his feet, and the hospital just said give him Tylenol.
Oh my gracious, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's my feeling. I mean, I know how to take care of a burn, but it's painful. Gigi Girl said, Rachel, you look beautiful. Nice shoulders.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so proud. It's so funny. I still have like the wiggly jigglies under here from losing so much weight, and then you just still have skin. But you know what? I'm not going to be afraid of a tank top. I may not look amazing, but we're owning it.
Keith said, I broke my fast with Chipotle beef bone broth.
Ooh.
They had roasted asparagus, eggs, keto cheese, crackers, flackers, and the absolute most amazing keto coffee cake ever.
Nice.
Tammy said, we make her keep doing keto.
Man, gosh, what a nice thing to say. Thank you.
Steph had to take a long shower within the last 2 hours and started fixing my hair. My daughter was confused at why I was curling my hair when it was flooding outside.
Because you're just distracting. I totally get it.
Key said, question, is 1,500 calories enough after a 72-hour fast, especially since I'm back to normal fast and I won't eat again until 6 p.m. tomorrow? You don't want to do that consistently because then you're going to screw up your metabolism, but eat until you're comfortably full. Don't get sick. You know, if you get hungry again, like maybe eat again tomorrow, and get yourself up but eat till you're comfortably full, but don't underdo your calories. That's the only problem when you do OMAD is sometimes you won't get enough calories in, and then, you screw up your metabolism. And that's coming from experience.
I never have a problem with that because I can always get my calories
But
in.
you did screw up your metabolism by eating 500 calories a day for like 2 years.
Yeah, because there's nowhere to go after that.
Yeah. Colleen said, got to the beefy arm and was kind of like, maybe I'll just stop soon. Then the next little icon showed up and I was like, nope, there is more in me.
Wow, I love that. That is awesome. And Colleen, you've been such an encouragement. Thank you for all of the well wishes and the attaboys that you've given to all of the other people doing this fast. You have just been such a delight. Like, thank you.
Real Talk Keto said they say the least amount of work is produced at work on Fridays afternoon because everyone is weekend go mode.
Exactly. That's that weekend mentality when you're at the end of the fast that it's like, well, I've already checked out.
Rhonda got home fast, drank her bone broth, and waiting to eat yogurt with avocado.
Nice.
Vivija said, Crispy, I finally got to try out Redmond's real salt since the doctor had me rinsing my mouth all day with salt water. Oh. I just ordered some Redmond real salt. Mm-hmm. But we're going through the kosher salt, this stuff, like crazy, because we use it on our bacon. We make our bacon. We've been doing a lot of beef and stuff, so we season it, and Anthony loves it.
He does.
Do you see how much I ordered?
Did you order something that was along the lines of 20 plus pounds?
I'm getting a 25-pound bag of this shipped to the house.
25 pounds.
I don't even know where I'm going to put a 25-pound bag.
Just put it on the counter. We look like total weirdos. Just full circle it.
Let's see how fast we can go through 25 pounds. We went through 10 pounds in a year, and that was the regular salt.
Embarrassing.
Chris said Miriam drew a bath last night to help her keep going.
Yeah, it really helps. Put some nice, good smelling
Chris and Miriam were doing the Harry Potter marathon the other day.
Well, now that I got my shirt, I may be doing a Harry Potter marathon.
Miriam watched YouTube videos with the kids for an hour and a half to make the clock go by after work before the fast ended.
I also played Uno with Caleb. Uno. How many people love Uno? I love Uno. Grand champion here.
Steph said showers at no. Caleb was the absolute champion. He was the luckiest kid in the world playing Uno. He would like always. You would deal the deck and he would always get all the draw forwards. And he wasn't even cheating. I mean, I was checking. He's just the luckiest kid in the world. Him and Anthony, who can walk down the street and find $100 bill. Constantly.
I have so many fond memories of playing Uno with my grandfather. He would leave to go to the restroom, and I would like stack my cards like draw fours, draw twos, skips, and all this kind of stuff. And then he'd come back and I would just like beat him in 10 seconds. He was so cute.
Stephanie said, Chris, showers and baths are the best way to push through because with kids, you can't walk nude through the house for a snack.
Seriously, you will scar them for life.
Doesn't help when the kids aren't home though.
I got in the bathtub when you were gone and the kids were at youth group.
So he said, all the comedians that are out of work and we get Chris.
Chris is awesome.
Chris said, yeah, nice. Pour white vinegar on your ex-husband and then what happens?
Also, just a side note for Hungry Heath, my mom is obsessed. Sarah Warren, she comments probably on everything because she's like, he has the most delicious pictures.
Oh,
everything
does.
looks so good. So she is absolutely obsessed with you guys.
Aaron said, I'm excited for my 2KK blender bottle to get here. Going to try Keto Chow for lunches next week. I think it shipped out yesterday, right?
Yesterday.
So you'll probably get it in the next couple of days.
Hopefully.
Don't make them in this and then put it in the refrigerator to get cold. It won't get cold. This is insulated.
Really insulated.
So you can leave the top off. What I like to do is make them in the plastic bottles. If you're going to put them in the refrigerator to get cold, make them in your plastic bottles. Or put them in a mason jar and put it in there. Or you can make it in here, but just leave the lid completely off. But if you put it in here with the lid on, it won't get cold.
It's been in the refrigerator for like 5 hours before, and I would like take a sip, and I'm like, it's warm. Why is it warm?
Holly said, I wish you two were going on the keto cruise. We could all be constipated together.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We really were thinking about it. I think we're going to do the keto cruise next year.
We're going to save our pennies up.
Yeah, we're going to save up to do that because we are doing Keto Salt Lake. We're doing KetoCon, which we're driving to, and we got to go start looking for a new car. And then I think we're going to do Low Carb Houston, and there may be one other one. I'm not quite sure. But Houston's in October.
How hysterical is that? Like, we'll be constipated together. Because, yes, as we've said.
Travel. I look forward to a week in Utah not going to the bathroom. Maybe I'll just do a whole... Chris, are we going to have a whole bunch of things with erythritol to sample? Maybe
there you go.
Then we'll go. Give me a bunch of allulose. Maybe I'll take something that has maltitol. I don't like maltitol, but I'll take the maltitol when I go on vacation.
That will fix
it. Chris said, hey, Heath, at least you get your money's worth with me.
Balls.
Tammy said balls.
Balls.
Eileen said, Rachel, Keto Ginger is where I got the taco soup recipe. Check it out. It's amazing.
Yes, she is amazing.
Keith said, I got Redmond salt today. I will never use another salt again. It is hard to believe how good that stuff tastes.
It is actually sweet.
It is amazing. And, like, I was the same way. And my mom actually told me, like, 3 years ago, you've got to try Redmond. And I'd never heard of it. And we had just started pink salt. This was when we first got into keto. I'd never heard of Redmond. And I'm like, mineral salt. And she's like, you need to try it. Just try it.
Mama knows best.
And so I ordered some online, and they sent me, I have a couple. It's like a little comparison pouch. And in it is a thing of regular table salt and then a thing of Redmond. And you're supposed to taste the table salt first and then taste the Redmond. And wow. It's like you're eating sugar at that point.
Seriously. It's like, what have we been doing with ourselves?
And then even when you compare it to regular pink salt, there is a sweetness to Redmond salt. I don't know what it is. It's just got a sweet taste to it. And then you know that it's coming from an underground mine. It's here in the United States. You're not flying it halfway around the world to get to you. You know where it's coming from. It's just a great product.
I suspect there's pixie dust in it. That's my thought.
Crazy Sexy Cool Misha said, I'm doing rolling 48 hours on alternate day oatmeal OMAD. Next week, I want to do 172 hour and 196 hour. Just make sure you're getting enough of your calories.
That is awesome.
Ed said, how many on the 72-hour fast experience bathroom pyrotechnics?
Right here.
And it was pure water. I was peeing out my butthole.
need to not say that all the time.
It sounds good, though.
It doesn't really, no.
Renee said, I hope you don't mind me posting about the Purple Heart. I just wanted to share a happy story with my family.
Okay, so me and my mom were talking about that today when we were like setting up stuff for church, and she was bawling because that was so moving. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but like she had shared that her dad had a Purple Heart, served in Vietnam, and it was gone, and this guy that she had met gifted her with a Purple Heart medal.
So awesome.
That was so moving. What a beautiful, beautiful story. Like, that's it for presents, though, right? Like, there's present that's going to compare with this. Amazing.
Now, we don't mind you guys sharing any of that kind of stuff in the Facebook group. The only thing we ask you to not share is affiliate links from other people, as well as any kind of like multi-level marketing, exogenous ketones, things like that, because we don't endorse that. So.
But like,
and no keto police. That you can't. Do, keto police will get you booted. We're gonna sick Heather and Tara on you if you keto police people.
Yeah, but sharing heartwarming stories like that,
please,
oh my gracious,
that's what keeps us going.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, Eileen said it was a fantastic story.
Just such a beautiful, beautiful story.
Black Fang said, on my 4th day, I'm slipping, guys. Family cooked good-smelling foods.
Man, it was really challenging for me.
And yes, today's the last day.
Caleb was having some of the pulled pork that you made for them, and just heating that up, I was like, oh, it was hard.
Vivid J said, go see Dr. Berg for a chiropractor.
Yeah, he's a chiropractor, isn't he?
He said, I miss getting my neck cracked by the chiropractor. I don't like it. Rachel likes it. I don't like it. I don't even like deep massages. Like, Rachel will say, like, let me give you a massage. I want, like, nice, tender, just kind of, like, run your nails. Rachel wants me, like, breaking her back. I'm like... I
am, like... I'm so bad with, like, anybody touches me, scratches my back, touches my head.
That's my kind of massage, just like what you just did.
I love being
gentle rubs on my back with your nails.
Love being touched.
Steph said, same here, Rachel. My mom and the Irish and Scottish, light skin. I got it too. My dad was German and Louisiana French, and my sister got that part. Both looked tan year round.
Yeah, I miss that gene.
Chris said, Switch Grocery posted to their Instagram story yesterday she forgot to close the lid on her Keto Child blender bottle and wiped out her kitchen, her dining room, and her kid in a high chair.
I can't tell you.
I did it once in the blender.
How many times? Yeah, he was making a whole batch of it.
Well, I've got
forgot to put the lid on.
So, well, no, okay, so we've got 2 different sizes for the Vitamix. We've got the big 64-ounce one, and then we have the 48-ounce one. When we make our batch of 3, which is how I usually make it, what was that? The mail just popped up.
Oh, okay.
When we make the batch of all 3, I do it in the 64-ounce because I know it. Fill it all the way up. That's 3 blender bottles. But if I'm just doing 1, like the ice cream, we do it in the little 48-ounce because that's only 1. When I'm doing it in the big container, I can fill it all the way up with water and butter and turn it on low and the lid not on and nothing will splatter because it just goes nice and low. And then I can add in, while it's running, I add the keto chow in so it doesn't clump.
Can't do that with the other one.
With the little one, since I'm only putting this much water in, as the blades hit it, it spits everywhere. And I wasn't thinking, and I turned that thing on, and yeah, all over the kitchen cabinets. Rachel was going to kill me. Heather said, I love my chiropractor. He does not use manipulation. He uses an adjusting tool.
Ooh, neat.
Black Fang said, I've been doing the saltwater flush, but my headache still stays.
I am so sorry. I did try some magnesium drops, and that really, really helped. Squirting the magnesium.
Don't squirt those magnesium drops directly in your mouth, though. Don't. They're super bitter. I don't know how you did it.
I didn't. My headache was enough.
Eileen said, I have a salt dispenser. I keep it at my side, and I just eat it straight. The salt flavor was getting to me.
That's neat.
If the saltwater flavor is getting to you, it's probably because you had too much.
Erin does the keto.
85 hours. I can't do 12.
Miss Erin, I just want to say, I don't
know
if you heard earlier, but your dress, amazing. You look so, so gorgeous. Thank you for sharing your outfits because you're super cute.
Chris said, I'm up to 8,630 Buffalo Wild Wings points. That's enough for 2 large traditional wings.
Wow.
I've got 5,900, and it's funny. I was telling Anthony yesterday, I was looking back on my history because we had stopped Buffalo Wild Wings for a while when they got rid of the buy one, get one free for a little while. And they've raised how much it costs to redeem those points for. It used to be 3,000 points for a large. Now it's like 3,700. They've raised the cost. They used 5,000 points used to get you a medium and a large.
Now it just gets you a fuzzy pencil topper. And how are we going to share that?
Black Fang said, is sea salt better than table salt? Sea salt is better than table salt. You really want mineral salt because you're going to get all the other minerals. Plus, you know what? You're getting... Where is that sea salt? Is it coming from, like, New York? Is it coming from, you know, like, where are they getting that sea salt from?
Hudson salt.
Any salt water can make sea salt, so you really want good quality sea salt. This is the best. Minerals, this is, you know, underground sea, underground mine. This is the best salt you're going to be able to buy. And it's not expensive.
No.
Chris said, cool Misha, let's see. Crazy Sexy Cool Misha said, I'm used to that. My longest was 192 hours. I want to challenge myself to 10 days to start March, but not sure yet.
Wow.
That is insane.
That is amazing. Amazeballs. Balls.
Eileen said, I use Redmonds. I got the little dispenser bottles, and I keep one everywhere. Yep, we have them all over the place. I don't know what happened. Oh, there it is. It's right there. These things are amazing. If there's one thing, I know you can't buy them in the store. If there's one thing you're going to buy on their website, get a box of these. I think you get like 6 of them in a box.
Take them to
and
when
then
you go out
refill
to eat.
them, put them in your purse, in your car, in your pocket, in your briefcase, and wherever you. I'm telling you, if you go out and try to eat table salt after eating this, if I don't have this with me, I'm just not salting my food.
Yeah, it's funny. Like it tastes so different. I can't tell you how many converts I have experienced, like just going out to eat with people. And they're like, what is that? And I'm like, salt.
Salt.
Gotta taste the difference. And they're like, oh my gracious.
It was funny when we went to Omaha, we went to Keto Savage's house for that big giant beef barbecue, which,
how much
by the
salt
way,
we went through.
Robert Sykes, Keto Savage, cooks the best steak on just a plain grill that I've ever had.
I think he's cooked a few steaks before.
But it was funny because nobody had salt, right? You have all of these keto people, and so all we had was these. So I think Chris actually had a picture of just like rows of these things lined up because we were just dumping these on all of the steaks because it's all we had was these.
Delicious.
Tina said, I just ordered my keto chow a few days ago. I promise I could not be more excited to get it. Also got the drops for our next fast.
Awesome. I can't wait to see what you think and what flavor you like best, Tiffany.
Yeah, Delissa said Dr. Berg doesn't practice anymore. He turned his office into a studio for YouTube and research.
Oh, interesting.
Said, I'm thinking of having the yogurt into 2 batches, one plain and one mixing in some banana keto chow into it for some banana flavor. Do you see an issue rising out of that? The only thing I'm going to tell you, it's going to raise the protein a little bit, and it's going to make it even thicker. I don't know how much thicker you want to make it. It's already like very, very thick. I'm going to try to make keto chow with it. So I'm going to actually use it as a fat source and like one container, which is like almost 300 calories, and make that my fat source and see how that comes out.
I can't wait to see if it tastes awesome. I think it's going to taste awesome.
But I mean, overall, maybe you want to add in a little bit of like coconut milk or almond milk or something like that to thin it out a little bit, because that keto chow is definitely going to thicken it up. Chris said, I did the Redmond seasoned salt and hot water. Holy cow, it is fantastic. It is incredible. You'd swear there's chicken broth
There's chicken in it, but there isn't. It is amazing. Anthony
has been working on a keto ramen noodle for us, but using the cognac noodles. So
right.
I'm telling him now, like, you don't even need broth. Just use that stuff.
It's like a teaspoon.
You don't even need a half a teaspoon. I was doing a half a teaspoon in like this much water.
Of the Redmond seasoned salt.
Organic seasoned salt. It's like a yellowish orange color.
If you like chicken broth, I mean, I could seriously sip on that all day long. Like, it is so good. Crazy good.
Black Fang said, I wish I knew about the stream when I started 4 days ago. It seems like a great community.
Well, we're so glad you're here.
Welcome to the family.
And we are here for the long haul. I see
live stream went offline.
Let's see.
We went offline.
Why?
I don't know. We had 111 viewers.
Let's try it again.
Did we lose